What is up, you guys, and welcome to the video. In today's video, I'm going to tell you guys about why you should embrace the bulk and not be afraid to eat more calories. You see, social media has brainwashed us that we should stay at the low body fat percentages all year round because that is the new standard. And that may look good for the camera, that may look nice when you see your abs, but if you want to make any significant progress in the gym, you will have to eat more. Because the gym is the place where you stimulate your muscles to grow. And I know that a lot of guys want to be bigger, but if you only stimulate your muscles and don't give your muscles the proper fuel, the necessary building blocks, which comes in the form of calories, nothing will happen. You can train your ass off, you can have the most perfect program, you can be as consistent as you want. If you are not fueling your body with the necessary amount of protein and especially necessary amount of calories that it needs to build muscle, well then nothing will happen and you will stay at the same place that you are now forever. And how do I know that so surely? Because I have a lot of clients who have an immense fear of gaining fat, and I actually was one of those people myself. When I was younger, I used to be overweight and I worked my ass off to get lean. And I was so afraid to gain back the weight that I've lost that I never seemed to bulk up. And that lasted for 4 years. Remember, guys, at the time I was 16. That's 16 years ago. There wasn't any information available like this. And there was only old school bodybuilding advice that told you that you had to get fat during a bulk. But that's utter bullshit, guys. Here's the thing. You can only build so much muscle in a given time period. You can only build about 2 pounds of muscle at maximum 1 month if you are a natural lifter. And the newer you are to lifting, the more muscle you can build in a short time frame and the faster you can do it. But in order to build muscle, you have to give your body the necessary calories to do that. Now, any more calories that you give your body than is necessary to build muscle mass will be stored as either glycogen or fat. So, what do I advise? To eat at a moderate calorie surplus. That is called lean bulking, guys. The myth that you have to get fat while bulking still persists. And make no mistake, you will gain a little bit of fat while bulking up. That is inevitable. But if you do things right and give your body just enough calories, bump up the calories by small amounts in steps of 200 to 300 calories as a surplus each and every day, you will definitely not get fat, especially combined with a proper resistance training program. In fact, the weight you gain will be well balanced between the majority of the weight being muscle mass, glycogen being stored, and a little bit of water weight, and a little bit of fat. And believe me, guys, when I started to do things properly, when I started to train in a good way, combined with calorie surplus of about 200 to 300 calories on top of my maintenance calories each and every day, yes, I gained weight slowly and steady. And over the course of a couple of weeks, couple of months, you will reach a weight gain plateau. That means that your body has adapted, the metabolism has adapted to the calorie surplus, and that has become your new maintenance. In order to overcome that, you again will have to bump up your calories by 200 to 300 calories each and every day because you have to keep the surplus going. If you keep lifting heavy, you are consistent, you are eating enough protein, I can guarantee you that after a couple of times of reaching a weight gain plateau and bumping up the calories again, after 6 months, you will have gained a significant amount of weight, lean weight, of course, and the ratio of muscle mass, glycogen, and fat mass will be quite generous. When I gained weight, I definitely looked more muscular, and I have taught my clients how to do that. I have guided them into doing that, and none of my clients has gotten fat, nor have I gotten fat. The key is moderate steps while increasing the calories and doing things slow and steady. There is no rush. You will see that if you lift, you will experience progressive overload, which means that your muscles have gotten bigger and stronger. Aside from the neurological aspect of lifting, when you first start out lifting, once you get the hang of it, once you've laid your basis of strength, then you will start seeing more and more strength gains with your rep work, and that is the result of having bigger muscles. But having bigger muscles is only possible if you fuel your body with the necessary amount of calories that it needs to grow. So don't be afraid to eat in a calorie surplus, because if you don't, I can guarantee you guys that you will forever be skinny. I used to make this mistake. I've lost a lot of time not eating in a surplus, and I think that most people dream of having a body that carries just the right amount of muscle mass and having a lowish body fat percentage. But you, like I said, you don't have to get fat. On a bulk, the maximum percentage of body fat that I reach is about 15 to 16%, and I still see my abs because I focus on big compound exercises that make my whole body grow. I supplement with a couple of accessory exercises that make my weak areas grow. And because my abs are well developed as well through training, you see them even at a little bit of higher body fat percentage. But the thing is, when you carry more muscle mass and have bulked up to a certain amount of maintenance calories that isn't low, you'll have a way better base to start off cutting. Because at a higher, for example, I'm now lean bulking, I am now consuming 3,500 calories each and every day. I will probably bump up my calories 2 more times after I reach a weight gain plateau, and that will probably bring me around the 4,000 mark. Now, when I will start cutting with a calorie deficit of about 500, and that will still bring me to cutting, for example, on 3,500 calories. If I would say I still see my abs, I'm still quite lean right now, and after my last cutting phase, I ended up eating. I was very lean back then. I was in the single digits, about 7 to 8%. I was at 2,300 calories each and every day to be at my leanest. Over the past 9 months, I've slowly but surely lean bulked. My muscles have gotten bigger again. I'm fuller. My glycogen stores are full. My strength is back to where it should be. And I'm now eating 3,500 calories each and every day. So that is a surplus of about 1,200 calories that I have adapted to metabolically because I've done things slowly but surely. When I was at 2,300 calories, I bumped up my calories by 300, put me to 2,600, and then each time I reached a weight gain plateau, I bumped up my calories by 200. And I saw my strength going up, my muscles getting bigger and fuller each time I upped the calories. Yes, I may have gotten a little fluffier. I'm not as paper thin lean as I used to be, but I'm still lean, still see my abs, still have muscular definition. Stop getting into your head and stop this excessive obsession with being excessively lean. First of all, it's not sustainable. Your testosterone levels are lower. Try to aim to be between 8 and 15% body fat. Cut down to 8 if you already have a solid amount of muscle. Bulk up slowly but surely and gain muscle mass till the point that you reach between 14 and 16% muscle mass. And then you will have a fantastic base to cut off. And when you go into a deficit, you won't have to diet as hard. And your muscles will be bigger. You will look bigger at the same body fat percentage. And you will still be able to eat quite a good amount of food. So in order to reach your end goal, you definitely have to eat in a calorie surplus. Don't be intimidated by what social media says. You will still look good. So guys, I hope you've gotten value out of this video. If you did, please give me a like and a thumbs up. If you want more information on how to transform your physique and get the body of your dreams, visit apexframework.com. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.